Adriano pushed his cart down the familiar streets of São José dos Pinhais, the sun barely peeking over the horizon. Beside him, Bingo, his loyal puppy, trotted along with a small cardboard box clenched in his teeth. It was a typical day for them, Adriano collecting recyclables and Bingo charming the locals into dropping coins into his box. But today, something felt off. Bingo, usually so full of energy, seemed slower, his steps more measured. Adriano noticed but pushed the worry aside. Maybe he's just tired, he thought, but a nagging fear tugged at his heart. As they reached their usual route, Bingo wandered into a store, his tail wagging weakly. The shopkeeper smiled and dropped a coin into Bingo's box, but the puppy didn't respond with his usual enthusiasm. Instead, he sat down heavily, the box slipping from his mouth. Adriano rushed over, his heart pounding in his chest. "Bingo?" Adriano called softly, kneeling beside him. The puppy looked up at him, his eyes dull and tired. Adriano's breath caught in his throat as he realized something was very wrong. He scooped Bingo into his arms, the familiar weight of the little dog suddenly feeling too light, too fragile. Panic set in as he ran through the streets, his cart forgotten, the only thought in his mind being to get help. The world around him blurred as he sprinted, Bingo's shallow breaths the only sound in his ears. Finally, he reached a nearby clinic, bursting through the doors, pleading for someone to help his beloved companion. The staff took Bingo from his arms, their faces serious as they disappeared into the back room. Adriano stood there trembling, his heart racing. Minutes felt like hours as he waited, each passing second an eternity. Then the door opened and a vet walked out, carrying Bingo. "He's going to be okay," she said, a reassuring smile on her face. "He was dehydrated and exhausted, but he's a strong little guy. With some rest, he'll be back to his old self in no time." Relief washed over Adriano, and he let out a breath he didn't realize he'd been holding. He took Bingo into his arms, tears of gratitude streaming down his face. The little dog licked his cheek weakly, and Adriano knew that no matter how hard life got, as long as they had each other, they would get through anything. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.